My best friend is trying to steal my wedding venue, and I'm losing my mind. I need to vent because I'm about to lose my absolute mind over this situation. I, 26F, got engaged to my fiancé David, 28M, 8 months ago. We immediately started planning because we wanted a fall wedding this year. After visiting dozens of venues, we fell in love with this gorgeous historic mansion that does weddings. It's expensive, like $8,000 just for the venue. But David and I have been saving for years, and it's our dream location. We put down our deposit in January and have been planning everything around this venue. We've already sent save the dates with the location, booked our photographer who specializes in that venue, chosen our menu, everything. Enter my best friend Sarah, 25F. We've been friends since college, and she's supposed to be my maid of honor. Sarah got engaged to her boyfriend Mike about 3 months after me. At first, she was super supportive, helped me plan, came to all my appointments, the works. But then last month, things got weird. Sarah started asking really specific questions about my venue. How much it cost, what dates were available, if I knew the coordinator well, etc. I thought she was just being a good friend and taking notes for her own wedding planning. 2 weeks ago, Sarah asked if she could come with me to my final venue walkthrough. I thought it was sweet that she was so involved. But during the walkthrough, she was taking tons of photos and asking the coordinator questions about availability for next spring. Then last Friday, Sarah called me crying. She said she and Mike had found their dream venue, but there was a complication. She needed to talk to me in person. When she came over, she dropped the bomb. She had put a deposit down on my venue for a date next spring. But here's the kicker. She also asked about potentially moving to an earlier date, and there happened to be a cancellation for a date just 3 weeks before my wedding. Sarah said she knew it was awkward, but that she fell in love with the venue when she saw it at my walkthrough, and since they had availability, she didn't want to miss out. She actually had the audacity to suggest that having our weddings at the same place would be fun, and like we're sisters. I completely lost it. I told her that she couldn't just copy my entire wedding venue, especially one that I had specifically shown her. She got defensive and said that I didn't own the venue, and that she had every right to book it if they had availability. But it gets worse. Yesterday, I found out from the venue coordinator that Sarah had asked about taking over my date if I happened to cancel. She apparently told them that there might be financial issues with my wedding, and that she wanted to be first in line if the date became available. I confronted Sarah, and she broke down crying, saying that their budget is tighter than expected, and the only way they could afford this venue was if they could somehow get my date, since I got the early booking discount that's no longer available. She actually suggested that I move my wedding to a different venue because her family situation is more complicated. Apparently Mike's grandfather is very ill, and they want to have the wedding while he can still attend. She said that since David and I don't have any urgency, we should be the ones to compromise. I told her she was absolutely insane, and that our friendship was over if she didn't cancel her booking immediately. She said I was being a bridezilla, and that it's just a venue. Now our entire friend group is involved. Some think Sarah crossed a major line, others think I'm overreacting because the venue will look different for different weddings anyway. Sarah has been posting passive-aggressive things on social media about friends who abandon you when you need support, and people who think they own public venues. My other bridesmaids are asking if Sarah is still in the wedding party. My family thinks I should just let it go and focus on my own day. David is furious and wants to confront Mike directly. I feel like I'm going crazy. Am I overreacting? Is it really that bad that she booked the same venue? The rational part of me knows that venues book multiple weddings, but the emotional part of me feels like she's trying to steal my wedding after I trusted her with all the details. What would you do? I genuinely don't know if I'm being reasonable, or if I'm turning into the bridezilla Sarah says I am.